So I'm sorry if my bare shoulders are offending anyone in this video, but we just had a massive snowstorm and the sun was finally out like a little bit today, so I just kind of felt like being a little free, a little hippie. So today I'm going to be talking about a video that I'm really excited to talk about, but I'm also a little bit nervous to talk about because it's kind of like, who am I to tell you? Who am I? I'm a small YouTuber. Hello, my name is Hannah. I have about, like, you can check the subscriber box when you watch this, but I'm a very small channel. And I like being a small channel because I find I have time to answer everyone's comments. I'm able to still get some free product to try for you guys. And you know, I'm at a really nice size right now. I've noticed a lot of you guys have commented on my video and been like, I want to start a channel, but I don't know how to start a channel, or I'm too nervous, or whatever. And I've also seen channels that are small like me who are getting really discouraged because they're not growing as quickly as they would like to be, or they're not really getting the subscribers they want. And I need to put my hair, I swear to God, I'm so sorry I play with my hair so much in these videos. I can't help it. Sorry, there's moving boxes too, I'm moving. So basically, this video is going to be my kind of tips and tricks on what I personally like to think of as like this is like a small channel guide. Like if you're a small channel, kind of what to expect being a small channel, ways you can still make money, ways you can still, this video is not sponsored at all, but it's just like ways you can still make money, ways you can still have a really nice following, a good size following, and just kind of what to expect when you do have this size following. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into that. Before I get started, this is not an ad, what I'm about to say. I'm not getting paid to talk about this. This is literally, my necklace just hit me in the throat. This is literally just one of my friends started a small business, and I thought maybe if you guys would want to go check it out. It's actually a service that I myself would use and something I'd probably look for in the future when I'm like job hunting and stuff. It's basically just a resume, like really simple like resume editing site. I'm gonna leave the link for it down below and you guys can check it out if you're interested. But I feel like resumes are one of those things that it's so difficult to just like do, like for whatever reason, to have one that kind of stands out and is good in this workforce. So he's one of my friends and I just felt like mentioning it to you guys, seeing if any of you guys would be interested in checking it out. I know we're all about supporting smaller YouTubers. The theme of the video is supporting smaller YouTubers, so we're supporting smaller businesses. So if you guys want to check it out, I am going to leave the link for it down below. This is not an ad. I'm not sponsored. Literally just my friend trying to help out. So if you'd like to check it out, you can check it out down below. Okay, small YouTubers. So I feel like the first and biggest thing that I want people to know about being a small YouTuber is that you are not going to grow as fast as you think you are. I feel like it's hard at first. First of all, kind of backtracking, the first 1,000 subscribers is genuinely the hardest to get. It takes a long time. I know most of you didn't know me until November of 2017, but I have actually been making videos for almost a year, which I know I've still grown a lot in a year. But the first few videos I was putting out were getting maybe like 5 views, and I had 12 subscribers, and it was like my mom and like my boyfriend and my boyfriend's brother, and like that was it. And I really wasn't super like, it wasn't happening for me. Nobody new was finding my channel, and that was frustrating, but I just kind of kept making videos and kept talking about things. And I remember I got like 100 views on one of my videos and I was like, oh my God, like freaked out. And I still freak out when I hit like 1,000 views on a video. It's still, it's never stops being exciting. But I feel like I want people to know that like the YouTube world is so saturated with so much content that it is hard to stand out from the crowd. It is hard to kind of break free from the mold of like 1,000 subscribers or less. So that's your biggest challenge. And the biggest thing I can suggest to kind of surpass that is, number one, I don't want to say make relevant content, because I don't think you should ever be making content that you don't actually care about. I stand by the fact that I think my John Cookian video was good and it got so much traction because I cared about that topic. I genuinely did. I did the research on it. I had known a lot about it. It was something that I would talk about to like my boyfriend. When I say relevant topics, pick the things that you talk to your friends about, that you're passionate about. and then sit down and talk to your camera like you're talking to a friend about that topic. Like, pick things that maybe might not be the most clickbaity titles, but are the things that you're the most passionate about, because those are the things that people are going to see that and be like, wow, I like this person. I want to be friends with this person. That's the biggest thing I can recommend to you guys. What I try to do is talk to you guys like I'm your friend. And I try to sit down and be like, hey, this is what's going on in my life, what's going on in your life. And those tend to be my most successful videos, are the ones where I'm just talking about things that I personally care about. So my biggest recommendation to kind of growing, talk about things that you care about, because I guarantee somebody else cares about them too. Like, I know they do. So that's just like tip number 1. Number 2 is be very, very patient. This kind of goes along with tip number 1, about like making relevant, important content to you. You're not gonna make money. You're not gonna make money. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, if you're doing YouTube because you want to make this a career, I commend you, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. I personally have been trying to get, I know you guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about this, but I've personally been trying to get approved. I meet all of the requirements for the YouTube Partner Program, but I'm just, for whatever reason, I have not been approved. My application has not been approved. It's still pending. It says it's going to be pending till April. I have been eligible for the program since November. So YouTube is not like my bank account. I have affiliate codes now, and I've made approximately $1.98 off of those affiliate codes, which I love and I'm grateful for, and so excited that I'm even making anything. But you're not gonna make any cash. And even the videos, just to put into perspective, just from what I've seen on Social Blade, even days where I get maybe like 1,500 views or 2,000 views in a day, I make like $7. So even when you do start getting approved for ads and stuff, this isn't a money-making machine like people think it is. And that's, I think, really important to tell people, because I think if you come into this, YouTube, the whole point of YouTube is that you're creative. So if you come into this space and you're not trying to necessarily be creative, you're trying to just make money, it's just probably, I mean, I guess you could do it in kind of shady ways. I'm talking about people that genuinely care about their content. Don't do it just to make money, and don't think it's going to be your career, because it's not. Realistically, and it shouldn't be. It should just be fun. I kind of talked about this in a video when I was talking about like the new YouTube ad revenue issues. But let's just, like, I don't know, I just want this to be fun for me. I like having a place where I can talk and have fun with you guys. And it's not super stressful for me, and it's not something I lay awake at night freaking out if I'm gonna be able to pay my bills from this ad revenue. Like, it's just fun for me. So yeah, I really like that. The other tip I have for people, which I know it sounds cliche, but it really is true, like, truly, people can tell if you're not being authentic. People can tell if you're not being yourself. So don't mimic what other people do. That's something I see a lot of like younger, like smaller than me creators do, people under 1,000. I've noticed that they tend to, it's not even that, I don't think they intentionally mean to copy other people. I really don't. I don't think they're doing it like, oh, I'm going to act like this person and then I'll be famous. It's subconscious. But really genuinely try, even if it takes a couple takes and you have to redo a few things, like genuinely try to make it authentic to you, because we're already subscribed to that person that you're mimicking. And we don't need another one of those types of people in our lives. We need a you. Like, I don't mean to sound cliche and like, be yourself, but like truly I can tell when somebody is not necessarily being authentic or when somebody is not necessarily being real. And another thing kind of on top of that is like, don't be afraid to open up about things. Don't be afraid to talk about things and to be a little bit more personal. I'll never fully delve into a lot of personal things for me, simply because this is still the internet and I still plan on needing to get a real job when I graduate college. So this isn't a place where I'm going to be like, and then I like, not going to talk about like my hookups or anything online. But I will say, it's okay to open up about some personal things. I've talked kind of openly about being addicted to alcohol in this channel. I will talk about a lot more serious things. I have a lot of videos planned about like mental health stuff in the future that I'm excited to do, because that's really important to me. I do my serial killer videos. I'm working on one right now I'm really excited about. But yeah, I just feel like don't be afraid to share a little bit. I think people are scared that people are going to think they're like weird for having that. 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of people that are with you that feel the same way you feel. That's kind of what I've learned via opening up about myself on this channel, is like everyone else, I was kind of nervous, but like everyone else has their stuff too. So like, let's not pretend we don't. So now I'm gonna kind of get into ways that as a small creator, you can still make some money, make some side money. Just a disclaimer, by the way, I don't know if I've really talked about this. Any money I'm making from those links that I put in my description box, I know you guys are probably so sick of hearing me say it, but what you have to remember is that new people are watching new people are watching my videos every day. And this is important for being a small creator too. Be really transparent. I know that my consistent watchers might be sick of hearing me talk about my codes, or not my codes, but my affiliate links. But for that one new person that watches every time, I want them to feel like I'm being just as transparent with them as I am with everyone else. And I think that's something all YouTubers should do, not even just small YouTubers, but especially as a small YouTuber, be really transparent about what you're doing. And don't just assume people know. Really, 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 because gaining people's trust is like one of the most important parts, especially when you're trying to do beauty. Like I'm kind of trying to do beauty stuff. I always disclose to you guys when something's been sent to me, because I feel like other YouTubers should too, like especially small YouTubers, because you don't know me. I've not built up a bunch of credibility with you. I'm super new on the scene. Nobody really knows who I am. Nobody really cares who I am. But at the same time, the people that are watching me are like, can I trust this girl? If she recommends something, does it mean something? You know what I mean? Like, are my recommendations valid? And I think they are, but you don't know me. You don't know that they're valid. So just be really transparent about everything you're doing. If you're getting free products from these sites, tell people. If you're using codes and affiliate links, tell people. Like, spread it around. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not, especially when you're so small and you're getting such a small amount of money. All of the money that I get from this channel eventually is going to be money that I put back into the channel, whether it's especially buying things for giveaways. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, by the way. A little pro tip. I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 4,000, which hopefully it will be in the next like month or so, because I'm only about 125 people away, so I'm very excited for that. But it kills me that I can't do more giveaways because I just don't have the funds to do them. And I'm hoping that once I start getting a little bit of extra money, I can start doing more sporadic giveaways. But yeah, put your money that you do make back into your channel. So now we're going to move on to how you actually make the money. Again, it's not a lot. I use a site called Magic Links. I'll link it in the description below, and you guys can check it out. I think I do get if you do sign up for Magic Links, I think I do get like a percentage, just being transparent. I think I do get a percentage of like what you make if you sign up through my link. So you can also just Google Magic Links and that'll get there if you don't want me to like make a commission off you signing up. I totally get it. But yeah, there's a site called Magic Links that I use, and it is a labor of love because you have to individually, they have other things, but they don't always work as well. So I individually find the product, link it, make the magic link, and then like put it. It sounds like it's easy. It takes forever, but that is a labor of love, but it's a really good way, first of all, to give your subscribers a really easy access to the products that you're loving, but also it does make you a tiny little commission off of every sale if they choose to buy through it. So you can make up to like 4%. Normally, typically it's like 2 to 2.5% of a commission, but sometimes it's like 4%. There are also websites like Influenster, Octoly is one I use really frequently. Octoly is cool because you get like 5 credits and then you apply to get a certain product. So I applied for this like Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, and you write a little note saying like why you want it for your channel, and then I got this sent to me. And the only catch with Octoly is you have to review the product, but I have not had an issue doing so. I have some stuff coming up, Octoly stuff, but as long as you disclose it really well, I've never had an issue talking about stuff I've gotten from Octoly. Most people enjoy my opinion on it. So that's a really cool tool. You can also use sites like Influenster. You can email, which I don't love Influencer as much because it takes so much time to get like one product. You have to do like 8,500 reviews and it's just not worth it. But influencer is kind of cool. You can always email brands. I don't typically do this because it makes me feel weird to message a brand and be like, can you send me makeup? So I don't do that typically, but there have been a couple of instances where brands have reached out to me to do something, or a subscriber has sent me some information to reach out to a brand, like they mentioned me to the brand and the brand expressed interest, like that type of situation. There's a lot of ways. The biggest advice I can give you if you want to like do something like this, where it's like a small channel, you're just kind of a small person doing whatever. In order to be in social media, you have to be social. So if you're not comfortable using your personal Twitter account or Instagram account, which I am not, both of mine are like Finstas and Twitters. I use fake accounts that are just for Smoky Glow. I don't use any of my personal accounts. I will never give anyone any of my Hannah accounts because those are mine and mine alone, and I don't think anybody needs to see those. They're mine. But I'm very active on there. I post on my Twitter frequently. I try to post on Instagram, but I'm not very good at it. I joined YouNow to try to get your name out there, and I know eventually you can make money from YouNow, but I'll probably never get to that stage because I don't do it a lot, but there's a lot of different things you can do, and it's all about just getting your name out there, exploring. For me, it's less about growth and more about like making my current subscribers happy, and then I think more will join once they see how my current subscribers like my content. That's kind of my personal way of looking at it, is like I'm just trying to make the people that are here now happy with what I'm doing versus trying to please people that have not yet subscribed to me and don't care who I am. Does that make sense? I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're here watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!